Meg had lived in the village of Ashton Magna for exactly 3 weeks when she made the mistake. She had been walking past the village hall on a Tuesday morning when a woman with a clipboard had stepped directly into her path. The woman said that she was organising the annual Village Fete and that they were desperately short of volunteers. She said it would only take a couple of hours. She told Meg that all she had to do was show up on Saturday morning and someone would tell her what to do. Meg said that sounded fine. She could not remember ever being to a fete before. On Saturday morning, Meg arrived at the village green at 9 o'clock. A man in a flat cap told her that she was in charge of the tombola. Meg nodded confidently. She had absolutely no idea what a tombola was. A woman called Brenda told her that the tombola tickets were in the box under the table and that the prizes were arranged in order of value. She said that under no circumstances should Meg give away the first prize before 2 o'clock. Meg asked what the first prize was. Brenda told her it was a hamper. Meg asked what was in the hamper. Brenda looked at her as if she had asked what was in the sky. She said it was jam, obviously. By 10 o'clock the fete was open and the village green was full. A brass band played at one end. A woman was selling enormous cakes at a table decorated with Union Jacks. A man was shouting something about a duck race. A small boy came to the tombola table and asked Meg what number he needed to win. Meg told him she was not entirely sure how it worked. The small boy told her that his grandmother had said this was the best tombola in the county. Meg told him she would do her best. By noon, Meg had sold 47 tickets and given away 11 prizes. She had given away a bottle of wine, 4 jars of chutney, a tin of shortbread, 2 scented candles, a tea towel with owls on it, a plant pot, and something she could not identify that might have been a doorstop in the shape of a hedgehog. She had not given away the hamper. At 1:30, a very tall man in a wax jacket came to the tombola table. He said that he had been coming to this fete for 30 years and that he had never won anything. He said his wife had told him this was finally going to be his year. He bought 1 ticket. He won the hamper. It was not 2 o'clock. Meg looked around for Brenda. Brenda was nowhere to be seen. Oh well, she though, and passed the man the hamper. Brenda appeared. She looked at the hamper in the tall man's arms. She looked at Meg. She said nothing. Then she sat down on the empty chair behind the tombola table, Meg's chair, and poured herself a cup of tea from the flask underneath it. She said that in 32 years of running this fete, she had learned 3 things. She said the first was that the jam competition always caused trouble. She said the second was that the duck race never started on time. She said the third was that new volunteers always gave away the hamper early. She sipped her tea. She said it was practically a tradition at this point. Meg sat down on the grass next to the table. She asked what the jam competition trouble was about. Brenda said that was a conversation that would require a much larger cup of tea. Meg thought she was going to like it here.